Hi folks, Junkets here, and I am playing a Medieval Engineer. It is a very complex program that doesn't get a whole lot of coverage, but does get some. And so we're going to start right from the beginning, and we are going to go for a customized world. And I think that's how we do this. Customize. Yeah. We're going to have a wild start, which means we'll start in the middle of nowhere rather than as a safe spot or as an empty planet or next to an arena. And we're going to stick to the survival mode because it does give us a little bit of challenge, although we, as you will see in a second, we will not have any people trying to attack us. If we were in the online mode, we would be with friends, and we would manage our mods, and we would go to advanced settings. And so, first of all, we'll increase the size of our inventory 5 by 5. So that gives us a little bit of challenge, but at the same time, the inventory size of a regular 0.1x is very small. We can allow allow players to use the spectator camera. I have no idea what that is. Show the players' names. Okay, we'll pretty much leave this because I can't figure it out, to be honest with you. The day-night duration thing. So I get 120 minutes of daylight, but I also get 120 minutes of darkness, so I just leave that alone. Maximum objects, maximum pieces. Structural integrity means that if we build too high, try to put stone on top of wood, it will crash. Rune day. Buildings and parts of buildings that are not attached to the ground will create. We forget that it's just a nuisance. Things will go on, and we will not have any hostile AI. However, we will have in this whole world 15 people who will pop out of nowhere, and maybe they won't exist at all. But anyway, we'll see because I've never seen any. We have fast travel, which will limit us. We can travel long distances and fast travel only by roads and allied areas. I think if you unclick that, you can't fast travel at all. I'm not sure. If you have an enemy on the road, then you can't travel. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly how those work, but so be it. So we click OK, and then we'll just play. So now you know what we are trying to accomplish and why. So we hit play, and then we'll wait around for a ridiculously long period of time. Okay. You've already completed the tutorial, but do you want to start the tutorial again? Yes. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to hack out most of what was done there. So we're going to run around. Now, it's still loading, so it's going to take some time before I can be totally free. Okay, if I get turned completely around and to run. Okay, it wants me to press J to view the quest journal. Press F to pick things up. So obtain some sticks and obtain some stones. So there you have stones. First of all, I'm going to press M, which any second that will bring up a map of the world, and you will see it's a huge world. The dark areas are the world where we have so far inhabited, and it is very large because, as you can see, we are way up north, and there's some sort of cave way down south, but that south is like maybe half an hour of constant traveling away. So we are in this area here, and we're going to double click, and by double clicking it makes it appear larger, and we are in the lower right hand corner, and there's lots of trees around. So press M again, get rid of that, and so we want to pick up some rocks, so we press F. So that picked up this, and we want to pick up things with red berries on, so we make a salad out of it. And we leave those to grow back in, which I assume happens. We picked up some small stones. Now we have to pick up some sticks. And when they say pick up sticks, we won't find sticks sitting on the ground, but we will find them in here. I keep pressing E. It highlights itself is what I'm waiting for it to do. Now we want to craft a stone axe. So to craft, we hit the tab menu, and you can see right there it says stone axe, but we want to let's make a salad first. So we have something to eat. Oh look, we have a piece of map already. Okay, we need some more root is what we're wanting here, so we just take that. So now we have some food when we need it, and let's just get a little more stick, a little more root. Now I hit tab again, hit salad again. You can see I can craft some more. So we'll wait for that to finish crafting, and then we'll craft a stone axe. So we'll take that. So now we have two things of food. So now we have some sticks that we gathered from the bushes around, and we've picked up some stone. So we craft that. So now we have a stone axe, and we take it, and it's automatically loaded for us down below. So find a marked ore vein. So if we look around, and this doesn't happen all the time, but in this case we look around, we will find a little, if you look in the top center, a pickaxe, and that'll lead us to an ore vein. We'll pick up another one of those, and we can't keep pressing E because of some other game I was playing. And we are coming up to a thingy of a ore vein of copper. So let's pick up some stone because stone is important. Although it usually gives us some free copper if we look around. Aha! Here we go. Some copper, some stone, some more copper. I keep remembering to press F. And these are no more copper. And some more copper. So we've got enough to make an ingot of copper if we have to. The only problem with this game is quite often when you want to pick something up, you can't do it because it's hidden underneath something else. So we'll click that, and we'll click that, and now we can pick up the stone. Okay, so the next thing is, I equip the stone axe, and I'm looking at the far left, almost center. Wants us to equip a stone axe, which we do by pressing the number 1. And now we have an axe, and it wants us to cut some logs down. So what we want to do eventually is build a little house. So let's go to the top of a hill. And this is a basic house, but eventually you'll be able to build a larger house and an even larger one. Let me press K. Okay, what K does is bring up a description of what you can do, and you can choose one of 3 paths, or you can eventually choose all 3. And so you show the tree. So you see right at the beginning, we'll learn how to do some smelting, and we'll claim the land that we're on, and we'll build a basic house. But once we've actually built the basic house, which gives us those thingies to play with, we will be able to do some stockpiling, some civil engineering. We'll just, I don't know, there's a dozen or so things there for you to do, and that's just in the one category. But we are not going to do that right now. I just want to show you the options. Okay, what we're looking at here is a place to build a house. Some more food when we need it, except that it's kind of far away from where the copper is. So let's, okay, I got some more here. Yeah, let's kind of take this spot right here. And we'll build our house there, and then when we need the copper, we can just go down there and get it. So the first thing they want to do is for us to obtain some logs. But first of all, let's, okay, press F. pick these up out of the way. So let's take this one. It says press left click to start cutting. That's because you're holding an axe. If you were holding a hammer, it would not say that. So we want to get rid of, keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, so once it's to get rid of that, it's going to take 4 clicks or 4 swings with the stone axe. So we're going to click on this one. Okay, so we get a log. Keep pressing F to pick it up. So again, we have to get rid of this little bit in between. We've already completed the quest, by the way. I'm just cleaning up the stuff. Now, the thing you have to be careful about is that branch that I just picked up. Sometimes it'll fly off in various directions, and sometimes it'll fly off directly at you, and when it does, it kills you. So you have to kind of watch yourself here. Okay. In this case, it worked fine. Now, craft a crafting table. Okay, we're going to build a house here, and we have a little copper down there. So this can be moved later, so let's just put it over here. So we'll press our tab key, and see it says crafting table, so we will craft that. And you see it's now working towards creating a crafting table. So we'll take that, and it's already highlighted down here, so we just press number 3. Seems to me... Okay, that's quite a long distance away. I'm trying to remember what to do. Hold down the control key and scroll with the center mouse button, and that will bring it closer to you. And if you're careful, you can raise it a bit so that it does full figure. So there it is. Now, press F to access it, of course, and move a log to the crafting inventory to enable the timber. So we want to craft 2 timber. So we press F right now, and then click on timber. You see it's adding more and more things, including a bed. So we added timber. We have 3 logs. So we craft, just takes 1 because I think it's 5, no 8. So we now have what it takes to make a bed. So we come back here to the crafting table, press F, press bed, and it tells you beds are very important in medieval life. When you claim a bed as your own, you will always remember how to get back to it with a little help from a compass. Yeah, I think if you're too far away, the bed disappears, but if you know you're too far away, say to the south, so if you travel north, you will eventually see the bed show up on your radar. It is also where you can wake up, also known as respawning after a bad dream about dying. Okay, so we want to craft a bed, and it says there we are crafting a bed. We're going to click craft, and you see we're working on the table. You can do a lot of this stuff. You can do a lot of this stuff without using the crafting table, but it's slower. So use the crafting table whenever you can. So we take the bed, and you see it's already highlighted as number 4. One is to place the bed. So we highlight number 4, and once again, it's way far away. Try to get it off the ground. And there it is. And now we claim the bed by coming up to it and pressing F. And now we have claimed the bed. So now it wants us to craft 11 timber. So we come back to the crafting table. We click on timber. And what was it, 8 that it had before? So we click it twice and it takes care of the logs. And 8 and 8 is 16. So now we have 8 timber, and we want to craft a small chest. Now again, you can move all of this stuff later on, so don't sweat the fact that you're putting a small chest in the middle of nowhere. Now first of all, we're going to craft a small chest, so we click on that, and small chest. We click on that. It says we need some logs to do it. So we're going to craft one of those. And we take it, and you will see it's highlighted already for us. So let's come over and click number 5, and you'll see for some reason it is far away. I'm not quite sure why. But anyway, let's put it right about there. And it was too high, but it will last us anyway. So we press F, it opens it, and we can put stuff in there. Which I think we'll put the treasure maps in there. And just by pressing the shift key, any number of treasure maps would have been moved up. But for now, we will stay, well, let's move. No, we'll stick with the copper and let us stay with that. A small stockpile for the lumber. Okay, so we will click F here, small stockpile for lumber, and we will craft that. And then we take it, and you see it's already highlighted as number 6. Again, we can move all of this sort of thing, and hold down the control. We don't have to hold down the control key. It'll pop itself right there. Seem to be just fine. And I can, by pressing F, access that, and I can close that by putting the small timber in there. But if I get some, what are they, planks? If I make some planks, I can put planks and timber in there. This is for the small stockpile, but we're going to use that right away. So I'm shift clicking and bringing that over here. Now, it wants us to make a mallet. So we press F again, and we have a mallet, and it's going to take some timber and some branches that we accumulated, or some sticks. Not sure. I think it's going to take the branches first and the sticks later. Not sure. So I'm going to craft. No, it took the sticks. Maybe it was. I'll have to watch next time to see what is up above there. So it has set us already as number 2. So place 1 support. It says to press J for more detailed instructions, but what we want to do is press G, and you'll see right here it's what we want, and it doesn't say where it's supposed to be placed, so we will drag it down to number 7, and we will hit G again. Now, okay, there it's being lifted up somewhat, so let's put it right there. Well, actually, let's lower it somewhat so we can access it. And what the heck, let's put it in line. I have no reason for putting it in line, but anyway, so we left click that, and we have built a support, and we've only done it with 1, but that's all they asked for. So now we pick our mallet by pressing number 2, and we get close to it. You'll see it says press left click to build, and if I want to make it disappear, I can right click and it will deconstruct it. So we left click it, and you will see by left clicking it 4 times it's made a little space. And a brighter tomorrow tutorial complete. Open the research with K to unlock additional research, and so then it says pick a research. So let's just remember to press it with F. So what we want to do first of all, okay, we will press K, and we will start with civil engineering. We will show the tree, and we will want to build a basic house. If I build smelting, then it will create the standing torch, the wall torch, any one of these, although copper is the one we usually find. Sometimes we will find tin, and we roam around, eventually find some iron. I don't know if I've ever found silver or gold. Anyway, uh, let's not do that right away. Let's start with basic house. And if we go the basic house route, we will learn how to create all of these things. So we will start the quest. So we want to obtain 2 logs. So to do that, we need an axe. I keep forgetting where. Okay, it was down there. So we want to build a house in this direction. So we'll pick up these rocks. Again, keep remember to press the F key. Okay, if I use that, actually it's sort of an advanced version of this log here, except it's also a very pretty tree, so I'll try to hold on to that. We'll click on that one while we're at it. And I guess we'll start with this tree right here. So we click 4 times. Then we want to get rid of the... Come on, we're going to... There. Okay, we made the stump go away. So now we will cut up a log. You can see so far so good. Pretty soon it's going to save us some branches like that one. So we try to click on those right away. And it has a pretty good physics engine, other than the fact that the branch will kill you. But the tree falls rather nicely and makes a nice sound. Did I get that in time? I think I did. Sometimes it'll fall straight through the ground too, so you gotta watch that. There, did a good job. Okay, we've obtained 2 logs. I think we've obtained 11 sticks. Let's hit the control key and see what we have. We have 4 sticks. No, we have 4 roots. We have 19 sticks. And food-wise, we're getting a little bit low. Okay, food-wise, I'm looking in the top left-hand corner, which gives me the health, the stamina, and the food. Doesn't worry about water. So I've collected some tree trunks. I'm probably going to have to make some timber, and from the timber I will make the planks. So I can make some salads at this point. Let's just make 3 salads. Well, let's make 4. As you see, it goes a little bit slower, but it will accumulate eventually. So if I take that right now, it will be added to the number 2 there. So now it's number 3. So it goes as high as number 5, so there'll be 1 left over, which we will eat right away. And that will leave the number 5. So we'll take that, and we'll do 1 more here. Take that, so we will double click that. No, we won't. We will left click that, or right click, and we will have consumed it. And you will see by looking in the top left hand corner that we have. So we need to make 30 planks and 9 more timber. So press F, and the timber is now down further. Each one is 8, so 8 is not enough, so we're going to have to double it. Okay, we press click all. I'm not sure if plank is in addition to the timber, or you make the timber in order to get the plank. But let's take each one of these is 5, and I forget how many it was, 20? So we'll let this go through. So as you can see, even planks take a while, but eventually you will be able to make a sawmill, which will create the planks. So it gets rather complex. Now what does it say? I need 30, so I need another 5 more of these planks. And the timber was here, so it's reduced to 1. So we'll take that, and now we will place wooden stairs. Where did we start off with? We wanted to build something here. So why not? And now it's dark already. Holy mackerel. Hopefully it started as a late afternoon, that the day wasn't that close. Okay, what we will do right now is we'll put a cut in the video. Let me say first of all that I would prefer I would like very much if you would hit the thumbs up button or the like button and the subscribe button even more. But most of all, if you would leave a comment, because this channel was created for seniors like myself, senior gamers, but it also is handy for anyone who is marginalized by the gaming community. So please hit the comment, yeah, the comment category, and leave a comment about what you think of this game. Number one, what you think about gaming in general, and what you found while roaming around on YouTube. So we will stop here and continue in exactly this spot with another video. So until next time, please do take care.